You open your laptop after a quick break, and the keyboard is completely dead. The screen woke up fine. The trackpad works, but not a single key responds, no matter how many times you press them. This is one of the most frustrating laptop issues because everything was working perfectly before sleep mode kicked in. But here's the thing, it's almost never a hardware problem. Your keyboard isn't broken. There's just a communication breakdown between Windows and your keyboard controller. When your laptop enters sleep mode, Windows suspends power to certain devices to save battery. When it wakes back up, the keyboard driver is supposed to reinitialize automatically, but sometimes it doesn't. The hardware is fine. The connection is fine. The driver just didn't wake up properly. Let's fix it. Start with a full hardware reset. Shut down your laptop completely. Not sleep, not restart, a full shutdown. If your battery is removable, take it out. Then hold the power button down for 30 seconds. This drains residual power from the capacitors and forces every hardware controller to reset completely. When you power back on, the keyboard driver loads fresh. This simple step fixes the problem about 40% of the time. If that didn't work, there's a hidden Windows setting that causes most keyboard wake failures. It's called USB Selective Suspend. This power management feature allows Windows just to cut power to USB devices during sleep to save battery. The problem is that your internal laptop keyboard often communicates using USB protocols internally, even though you don't think of it as a USB device. To disable it, open Control Panel, then Hardware and Sound, then Power Options. Click Change Plan Settings for your active power plan, then change Advanced Power Settings. Expand USB Settings, then USB Selective Suspend setting. Change both. On battery and plugged in to disabled. Click Apply. This single change fixes the majority of post-sleep keyboard failures. Next, let's make sure your keyboard driver isn't corrupted. Open Device Manager by right-clicking the Start button. Expand the Keyboard section. Right-click your keyboard and select Uninstall Device. Don't worry when it disappears from the list. Now restart your laptop. Windows will automatically reinstall a fresh keyboard driver during boot. If you have a Dell, HP, Lenovo, or ASUS laptop, you can also download the keyboard driver directly from the manufacturer's support website. These are often more stable than the generic Windows drivers. There's one more setting worth checking. Windows. Fast Startup is designed to speed up boot times by saving your system state to disk, but it causes problems because it's not doing a true shutdown. It's a hybrid hibernation that preserves certain hardware states. If your keyboard works fine after a full restart but fails specifically after sleep, Fast Startup might be interfering. To disable it, go to Control Panel, Power Options, then click Choose what the power buttons do. Click Change Settings that are currently unavailable, then uncheck Turn on Fast Startup. Your laptop will take a few extra seconds to boot, but you'll have much more reliable hardware wake behavior. One last thing to check. Filter keys. This is an accessibility feature that can sometimes bug out after sleep and make your keyboard appear completely unresponsive. Go to Settings, then Accessibility, then Keyboard, and make sure filter keys is turned off. Now, how do you know if it's actually a hardware problem instead of software? Hardware failures look different. Keys stop working randomly during normal use, not specifically after sleep. Some keys work while others don't. The keyboard fails and never recovers, even after a full restart. But if your keyboard was working fine before sleep mode, the hardware is functional. It's just not waking up properly. And now you know exactly how to fix it.